Hello, my crafty friends. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Welcome to day 5 of the 12 Days of Christmas series. This is hosted by Rosa Kelly from Rosa Kelly Scrapbooking and her crafty buddies, Michelle Randolph from Shabby Chic Chick, Debbie Adams from Creative Life, and yours truly, Robyn Pitts with Sir Chauncey Rocco Creative Designs. We are so excited to share our fun holiday crafting ideas with you, and hopefully you've been crafting along with us. As a reminder, each of the channels will be providing fun giveaways at the end of the series, so you want to make sure that you're subscribed to each channel and that you also leave a comment for each of the videos. For my project today, I have created this lovely Christmas tree gift box. I used a digital file by Dreaming Tree called the Swirly Tree Gift Box. The paper collection that I used is by Stamperia. It's called Christmas Vintage. You can find this at ASC Craft Supplies. They have 2 retail locations on their Etsy store as well as the web. This Christmas tree box is quite sizable. It measures 10 inches tall from top to bottom. The width is 8 inches and the depth is 3¼ inches. So you can fit a fairly large gift inside this box. I'm going to change the angle of my camera so that I can give you a better view of this project. This project was really fun and easy to put together, but it's also quite elegant. At the end of this project review, I have provided a brief tutorial. The base of this box was created using a cream cardstock, and I contrasted that with this green matte layer on the top. I have lined the perimeter of the box with this pearl trim. In the center, there is this dark green base for the Christmas tree, and on top I have a red glitter cardstock. I've embellished the tree with these pretty poinsettias. These did not come in the Dreaming Tree file. I created them using a file in Design Space. I've embellished each of the poinsettias with these glittered gumdrops, and then I've also added in these larger pearl drops in the center to mimic Christmas bulbs. This is the side of the box. And I've got this pretty Christmas tree paper, and this is the back. As you can see, this box is very deep, so you can store a nice sized gift in it. For the bottom of the box, I left the inside with the plain cream cardstock. However, I lined the outside so that it has a nice presentation once you take off the lid. In addition to being a gift box, this could also be a lovely addition to your holiday home decor. I could see this sitting on a coffee table or on a fireplace mantle. Now that I've given you an overview of this box, I'm going to grab my materials so that we can make this together. I'll be right back. To make our Christmas tree box, I'm using a digital file by Dreaming Tree. This is called the Swirly Tree Gift Box. The great thing about these products is that you get a PDF file and it lists all of the cardstock as well as the colors that you will need. The paper collection that I'm using is by Stamperia. It's called Christmas Vintage. We're going to work on the lid for the Christmas tree box first. You will have the following pieces. These side panels, and there are 3 of them. Each of these side panels will have a letter T on the top and then a number. So this is 1. This is 2. I know this may be a bit difficult for you to see, but when you cut out the paper, you will clearly see it on the tab. So this is T2, and then we have T3. You'll also have a large triangular piece. Now, there are 3 triangles in this project. This one measures 9 inches, so this is the largest top of the box. We have this decorative mat. And then these are 2 pieces. The glitter cardstock is the swirly image, and then I've glued this onto a darker green cardstock. So let's set these pieces aside, and we're going to work on the sides of the boxes. What we're going to do is simply glue these panels together just like so. I've already gone ahead and folded along the score lines for each of the pieces. So I'm just going to take my glue and put an ample amount along this tab here. Okay, and you want to make sure that you get the glue all the way to the edge. Grab the second piece, which is T2, and we're going to line this up right on the tab and right up to the score line. Then we're going to glue on the next piece, which is T3, and that's going to be glued right here. And we're going to glue this right down here, right up to the score lines. Now that we have all of these panels glued together, we want to close up the box. So I'm going to turn this over, and we have this tab here. That's going to be attached right here. So it'll be glued right up to the score line like we did for the other pieces. Okay. And you want to give that a nice little squeeze to make sure it's attached. Turn this over and fold these edges down. Grab your lid. This is the largest piece, and this is going to go right on top. We're going to first glue down the bottom part, and it's important to get the glue right to the very edge. Okay, so we're going to fit this piece down. I'm going to line up the edges. Just run your finger across the bottom, and then we're going to put glue on these side panels here. Okay, so you want to squeeze these pieces in and just run your finger along the edge. And then we're going to repeat the same step on the final side. Now we're going to turn this over, and you want to just take your bone folder and make sure that these pieces are glued down, particularly in the corner. And you want to turn it over and make sure that all of the edges are down and securely attached. Now that our lid is assembled, I'm going to turn this over and grab a liner. This liner measures 8.9, and this is going to be glued right inside to cover up these tabs, and it also reinforces the box. So I'm going to glue this in right now, and then I'll be right back. I've glued the liner in, so we have a nice clean inside. You want to take your bone folder and go along the edges of the liner just to make sure there's a strong adhesion. Now we can flip this over. Now we're going to grab our decorative layer, and this is going to be centered right on the front of the box. You want to make sure that you have an even border all around the tree. I have attached the liner, turn the box over, and again you want to use your bone folder just to help that matting layer have a strong adhesion. Now we can grab our tree. I've already added in the decorative glitter paper to this darker green cardstock. And I've also added pop dots to the back. This is going to be centered on the box just like so. However, I did want to point out one thing. On the bottom of the page, it's a little difficult to see on this green paper. There are little tick marks. Those tick marks match up to these little bottom pieces here, and that helps you align where the Christmas tree is. So when you attach it, you want to make sure that you're aligning these pieces to the tick marks, and that will enable you to center the tree perfectly. Our lid is now complete, so I'm going to set this aside and grab the materials for the bottom. To make the base of our tree box, you will have the following pieces. These 3 panels, and these are numbered B1, B2, and B3. Now the file did not include decorative panels for the base of the box. However, I used the side panels for the lid, and then I cut it down 1/4 inch on either side. The width is fine, so the box is just about 1/4 inch smaller than the lid, and as you can see, these pieces fit perfectly. So let's set these triangles aside, and we are now going to glue B1, B2, and B3 together, just like we did for the first box. Okay, turn your box over, and you're going to grab one of the liners, and this is going to be glued on, just like we did for the lid. Okay, let's turn this over, use our bone folder to spread that glue and make sure the tabs are securely attached. Now you want to grab your liner, and we're going to glue that right on the inside, just like we did for the lid. So our base and our lid are now complete. I'm going to finish decorating this, and then I'll be back with the final reveal. I have finished my Christmas tree gift box, and I really love the way it turned out. This is an easy project to put together. However, the end result is very elegant. I outlined the box with these beautiful pearls, and I also added in these poinsettias. Now, these did not come in the Dreaming Tree file. I found these in Cricut Design Space. I have embellished the centers of each of the poinsettias in different colored pearls. We've got gold here at the top, and then green and red. And then dispersed in between, we have these larger pearls, which mimic baubles. This concludes my review of my Christmas tree gift box. Hopefully I've inspired you with new and creative ideas. If you like this video, please take a moment to give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and please do subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to join me tomorrow for day 6 of the 12 Days of Christmas series. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now, happy crafting, and Merry Christmas.